Hello there and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Whether you are new or you are a regular, I am so excited to be spending my time with you. Today I am sharing my morning skincare routine. So if you're interested, give this video a thumbs up and let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I am not only going to share the products with you that I use in my morning routine, but I am also going to go ahead and do my routine for you. So I don't wear my rings when I do my skincare routine because of course I'm using my hands. So I always make sure that I wash my hands first thing in the morning. I do not wash my face in the morning. I have very sensitive skin. So sometimes constantly washing my face or washing my face a couple of times a day can be very harsh on my skin. So a lot of times I may just rinse my face with cool water, but if I do feel like there's any residue from my skincare routine the night before, if I wore a sleeping mask, you know, if for any reason I just feel like there's something on my face and I just want to get it off, I use the Bioderma Hydra Bio H2O micellar water. I really love this. This is a good size. I don't use it every day, but I do use it regularly, especially in the spring and summer when it's a lot warmer here in Florida. Having that humidity and sometimes sticky feeling on my face, I definitely want to get rid of. And that just also helps a little bit with the texture. So I'll put a little bit on a cotton round and just sort of gently swipe around and just make sure that any unwanted residue is removed. And it does also help because it is a very light exfoliation. I'm not pressing hard, I'm not trying to do too much, but it really does just kind of help if there's anything, you know, that I'm feeling needs a little extra attention. And if there is any residue potentially from the day before or just from sleeping overnight, now it's taken care of. I don't have to worry about it. So I usually kind of let that dry for a couple seconds before I move on to my next product. Now this is the Beauty of Joseon Glow Replenishing Rice Milk. As you can see, it is a two-part product, or yeah, it's in two parts, so you definitely have to shake this really well to get it all mixed up. I don't actually think this says anything on it about the product. It just says it's 150 milliliters or 4.05 fluid ounces. This is what I use for toner. It's probably, I'm pretty sure it is one of their toners, and it's for calming and brightening. Rice is usually used in brightening products, and I just kind of pat that into my face and down the neck and chest. Just now, sometimes when it's very cold, I will actually use 2, sometimes 3 of these. By the time that you guys actually get to see this video, because I tend to film a little bit ahead, we will have had our very cold weather for the year, which is, I think, supposed to be some of our coldest weather that we've had in quite some time. So I will definitely be doing 2 or 3 of these to help hydrate and just to stay nice looking so that my skin doesn't dry out. The next product that I really like is the Mary & May Vegan Blackberry Complex Cream Essence. This is for youth and glow. This is, let me see, it's 140 milliliters or 4.73 fluid ounces. It says that it is a bottle of cream melts in the essence to provide intensive, nourishing, and moisturizing to the dry skin. So as you can see, this one is also a 2-phase product. So we're going to shake that up. And now it's all one. So this one is definitely, while it is still liquidy like the milk, this being an essence is definitely a little creamier. And we are just gonna pat that in as well and let it sink into the layers. I do try to focus on places that get drier, like the sides, and then of course down the neck. You want everything to kind of glow. You can put these products typically all over your face. Some of them you might want to stay farther away from your eyes than others. I tend to put toner and everything. Everything goes on my lips before I put on lip product. It works for me. It may or may not work for you, so just be careful. I next have the Axis Y Vegan Collagen Eye Serum. This is a collagen, triple hyaluronic acid, and 5-peptide complex. It's from their 6+1+1 advanced formula, and it's climate-inspired skincare solutions. This one is 10 milliliters or 0.33 fluid ounces. The one thing I really like about this is the metal applicator. So I usually press down so that there's just a little bit that comes out at the bottom, and then I roll it around under my eye where I feel like I need it the most. And then I actually go up on my eyelid and under my eyebrow, and I just do that for a little bit. It takes down puffiness. That metal part of the applicator is nice and cooling, and it just massages everything in. Now, even though I don't use a lot of the product, it doesn't quite massage everything in. So I will let that start to dry down. I'll do another little pump, and I will come over here. And then I will just let that, I'll pat that in to let it absorb and help it work a little bit more. And then I'm going to move on to moisturizer. Now this one, I just started testing this year. This is the Cloud Cushion Airy Brightening Moisturizer from Edam. This had been gifted to me, and so far I'm really loving this. It's 50 milliliters or 1.69 ounces. This is a really nice glass container. It does have the little protective part on top. I always leave them on just to help make sure that the product is airtight in the container. And I forgot that I need a spatula for this. So, as you can see, I have been using it. And I am just going to take some on my hand. And it is nice and creamy. Now, it is a little bit thicker than some of the other moisturizers that I tend to use, but it doesn't feel heavy. I will say it definitely feels a little heavier when I take it out of the container, but once I put it on, it definitely dries down fairly quickly, and it's very lightweight, which is nice. And again, we just want to make sure everything is hydrated and moisturized. And we are going to leave that alone for about a minute just to make sure that it is dry. So I am going to put on my La Mer, the lip balm. And last but not least, you got to put on that sunscreen. So I am using the Mixsoon Centella sunscreen. This is 50 grams or 1.76 ounces. It is SPF PA4 pluses, 50 plus. I got this at the Korean festival, and I am just taking a nice big, well, I say big, they actually say you should do 2 or 3 lines. I don't do that much. I don't. I don't know if this is enough or not enough, but when I put it on, I feel like it's enough. And so I do what makes sense for me. You should do what makes sense for you. If you want to follow what they say about the 2 fingers or 3 fingers, then go right ahead. But only you know what's best for you, unless you go to your dermatologist or someone else, a doctor, an esthetician. But so that is going to be that. Nice and easy. So that is my morning skincare routine, and I would say that took less than 10 minutes. I mean, I talked a little bit, which means there was a little more time in between. I have read and seen where people suggest that you wait, a minimum of 15 seconds in between each product that you use, because it has to dry down. It needs time to absorb, things like that. So talking with you guys while I'm working with these products definitely helped me do that. Obviously, maybe you don't know, but I don't talk to myself when I'm doing my skincare routine in the morning. So I'm not necessarily thinking about that quite as much as I normally would. So I really appreciate you guys spending your time with me. Looking at how a routine is made up. I'm definitely focused on moisture, hydration, keeping my skin nice and, firm or plump. I do usually have a vitamin C product in my morning routine. However, my Maylove vitamin C serum I'm currently out of. So I will be looking for a new product. So if you guys have any vitamin C recommendations, I'd love to hear them. Put them in the comments below, and I will do my research and see what might work best for me. And we'll talk about that next time. So thank you guys so much. Wherever you are, I hope that you have a lovely day. Please remember to subscribe. So please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.